If he reprints a label and puts these out of order, or we're gonna comment lightning bolt, removes the lightning bolt, then where's the case? I'm confused. Where is the case? What is up, everyone? It's Russo. I hope everyone is doing well. Today's ASMR sip is Gorilla Mind Energy. I feel like that's a very crispy ASMR sip. And the ASMR spritz is Intelligent Elephant Carbon. Coupon code Russo. All their discounts in the description. Welcome to another BS Clout Grab. Today's really BS clout grab because I just wanted to grab some clout. So everyone that I grabbed, welcome to my channel. It's all about unbiased PEDs, crazy biohacking, and overall my audience educates me. So I appreciate all the smart people stopping here and clicking the subscribe button. But today I'm going to be reacting to Nick Trigili's video on this energy drink, because I didn't find it, my editor found it, and I think it's kind of comical. And I wanted to go into his points as well as break down this formula, because this formula is unmatched on the energy drink market. However, I'm not gonna ignore Nick's points. Nick's points are about the label. So I studied 2D design in college, and then Andrew behind the screen is also a full undergrad in cinematography, as well as what is your like specific degree?
It's digital cinema and television.
Digital cinema and television. So I've taken 2D design in college. I got like a fucking B in the class, but I don't know, me and Andrew were looking at this label and it is very similar to Ghost, but with the font and the different elements. I don't know, it's gonna be really rough to make a straight up trademark rip-off claim. I don't know, what do you think, Andrew? Like, do you think this is like it's obviously very similar and it's definitely an afterthought, considering like I don't really look at the label, Andrew. I kind of just like look at the ingredient profile if I'm gonna buy it or not. But I can see his point on Ghost being mad, but like as far as the actual elements, could you sit there and say they're the exact same or no, in your opinion? I say like maybe. Yeah. Like maybe. Like it's not like a direct rip. Would you call it a direct rip?
Let's finish this conversation from yesterday comparing Gorilla Mind Energy versus Ghost Energy. Real quick, let's go through what Derek had to say in the comment section. And also, for Ghost...
Here, come see this. Like, to me, these elements are different.
I mean, they're similar enough to like, yeah, it makes sense, but...
Like, it makes sense, because there's the brain and the energy bolt.
And then the... what's it? The sugar. That's sugar cubes. But I don't know if it really matters.
But the order's different. Their text is different.
But he said Rain has the same shit, so it's just like they're all copying each other. Who really cares if the formula's not the same?
I mean, the formula is completely different. Like, look at the formula. But I guess maybe. I'm not gonna say like no, but again, with the different ordering, it's definitely inspiration from Ghost. But again, you're looking at the top competitor. So that was his main point. I did want to see what else he had to say over this, because like in my opinion it's about the ingredient profile and the fact that I'm getting a gram of tyrosine, which I think Nick in this video says somewhere that that's underdosed. I mean, do you want to go manic, Andrew, and have like 2-3 grams of tyrosine in your fucking energy drink? Like, I think a gram of tyrosine is pretty good on top of everything else. I mean, this is almost like a scoop of Respawn and an energy drink. Like, normally an energy drink is like skimped out on. Like, I'll read the back and be like, oh, if I drink 2 of these, you know, I got 400 milligrams of caffeine, but the actual ingredients in there are efficacious. This is efficacious with 200 milligrams. Whereas I'm not shitting on Ghost. I've been seeing Ghost products for years and their branding is definitely great, obviously to a point where Gorilla seems to be taking design elements from their one-page design of this label, and the formula is not even close in comparison when I compare Ghost and Gorilla Energy. But let's get into Nick's video.
Today's video, Derek from More Plays More Dates commented on my video, and he had a couple of points that he made, so I want to address those right away. So the first point he made was basically that the ingredients are nowhere near identical. Well, the problem is...
I agree. Nowhere near identical. It's not even comparable to formula. Now, I'm not saying like the design is obviously comparable, but I don't think it's trademark lawsuit worthy personally the way the elements are. But again, that's my opinion, and I'm not a lawyer either.
I don't have Gorilla Mind Energy's full ingredient panel because it's just not anywhere to be found. But once it comes out, I would love to compare the ingredients.
Okay, we'll have Andrew throw up the full ingredient panel and then throw up the ingredient panel of all the other energy drinks, and you can compare the dosages and everything. So far, I just see this video boosting the sales of this drink, and it's coupon code Russo if you want to support your boy over here, because he plugged like 5 products at the start of this video. So it's just crazy to me that this is a story, but it is interesting and it is funny, and me and Andrew were laughing at this. So like, bad publicity is always good. You're interested, you got my audience viewing your shit, and you know, I'm over here reacting to it. So it seems like you did exactly what you were going for, and I'm just, I'm chugging through this video while chugging this energy drink.
Ingredients versus Gorilla Mind versus Ghost Energy. Now, the next thing he addressed was this ingredient that I brought up in my video and how it's not really popular anymore because studies have proven how it doesn't work. Well, Derek said he's doing a full breakdown of how that ingredient does actually work, and it's coming soon. I'll wait and see that before I decide. That I brought up in my video and how it's not really.
Okay, so Nick brings up the thing about N-acetyl-L-tyrosine. So Andrew, with my bullshit brain damage, I've used 2 to 4 grams of N-acetyl-L-tyrosine a day, and yeah, if I take 4 grams, I feel fucking manic, jittered up energy. It's up in the neurotransmitter cascade. So if you want more dopamine, that's the building blocks for dopamine, serotonin, and noradrenaline. I personally feel that. Would I want more than a gram in an energy drink? Personally, no. But I do think that's a very good amount to have in the energy drink, and I'm already feeling the whole energy drink during this. So I could see that you know, it looked like it was bullshit. I didn't know L-tyrosine worked until I took massive dosages, but if I just want to boost, you know, my available building blocks for neurotransmitters in this energy drink on top of the other ingredients, again, I think the ingredient sits there just as much as Ghost putting a bit of oral L-carnitine. I'll have Andrew throw up my L-carnitine video where I talk about injectable administration being the only way to get an efficacious dosage, which you're an IFBB pro, crazy elite bodybuilder, I think you know that drinking a little L-carnitine isn't going to do much, but if you inject 600 milligrams, it's going to be very effective. I could see this argument a little bit, but as far as my experience, again, this is a biased thing because I'm marketing this energy drink against him roasting it, but like, I'll say that if you bought N-acetyl-L-tyrosine, here, do this experiment. This is a good biohacking experiment. So wake up in the morning. Here, I'll just pretend Andrew's gonna do it. Andrew's gonna wake up in the morning completely fasted. He's gonna eat some sugar to trigger his insulin response, and he's gonna take 4 grams of N-acetyl-L-tyrosine. And that insulin's gonna drive all that L-tyrosine to the brain, and he's 100% gonna notice a giant increase in tunnel vision focus and dopamine hit. And that's what that is in there for.
Popular anymore because studies have proven how it doesn't work. Well, Derek said he's doing a full breakdown of how that ingredient does actually work, and it's coming soon. I'll wait and see that before I decide. Now, the next thing was Rain Energy Drink and how their cans look very similar to Ghost, and how I should look at that can and compare Ghost to Rain. Well, I did. I really didn't see any similarities at all. Yeah, there's some similarities.
Okay, so he's comparing Rain to Ghost now. Again, I think where Derek or Gorilla, you know, is really pushing the 2D design elements is the underline, as well as directly copying 2 icons. Although they're in different styles, the fonts are different, the order of the underlines are different, and that this Rain drink has underlines as well. You know, Andrew, when I was in 2D design, we would just fucking argue about like monotonous, like we would put them up and like roast each other's designs. So it's like, I can kind of see where he's coming from, but like when I look at Rain, it's like the ingredients underline with like an icon of what they want to do, and they have a couple different ones. They, instead of like a brain, they have a head with gears in it. Like your gears are spinning faster instead of the brain. And like, I don't know.
Similarities, but it's not identical like Gorilla Mind and Ghost. When I look at
Would you call these like blatantly identical from a legal aspect, Andrew? Like I could say they're extremely similar, but he's saying identical. Like they're literally not identical. Like what is the fucking definition of identical? Literally exact symmetry, same. There's different amount on this side, different order. Yes, I already mentioned the icons and the underline. Other than that, What is identical? You could say the design elements, and maybe they'll get a lawsuit out of it. Maybe. Just seems like a reach, dude.
You could almost pass Gorilla Mind for Ghost Energy.
I don't think so. I really don't. You could like literally argue that this is not identical. You could argue that the elements are out of order. You have the amplified focus with the target. I don't see no amplified focus with the target. I have epic focus. He has enhanced memory with the brain. Epic focus, elevated mental clarity. There's nothing over here. Unmatched energy versus legendary energy. This is the element, in my opinion, that if you're hyper nitpicking this 2D design, should have been switched. If this lightning bolt was not number one on both and something else was switched, then this conversation would not really exist, in my opinion. Like, I think it's crazy, Andrew. I'm like fucking look like what is going on this channel today? Like, I don't even like
The text, it's all pretty much the same thing. If I'm Gorilla,
the font's different, the design elements are in different order. The lightning bolt is the fucking problem. Everyone comment the goddamn lightning bolt. Everyone comment lightning bolt emoji. Gorilla Mind energy.
Mind, and I have Derek's brain. Why would you not want to design something that's unique, that's different, that doesn't look like any of the competitors out there?
Yeah, Derek could have spent, Andrew, all this time, could have got multiple artists, make the most fancy. I'm kind of disappointed in Derek that it's not like, it's got that, like, how Monster has that shit on it when you grab it and you're like, I'm grabbing something real firm. Like I'm about to do a fucking shake weight and jack off. I'm really disappointed Derek didn't spend more money designing this can and the layout, and I really wish he spent less time designing the formula and packing the formula versus the fucking can and this damn lightning bolt. So it's just like, oh man. But like I said, like Derek spent the time on the formula. Is like when you look at some of Gorilla Mind's products, I'll have like like Andrew, throw up citric bergamot or show the cortisol blocker. Again, like the customers of Gorilla Mind are the people who like, this looks like good marketing, but like what's in it? Oh, that's a Gorilla Mind customer, right? Again, you can say that, oh, like the Gorilla Mind customers are just kids and shit. Which, again, the influencers have their own audience, but Gorilla Mind started by the people being obsessed with the ingredient labels, right? Being obsessed with comparing the ingredient labels. That's the Derek nerd way, and I don't think he's gonna spend time out of his valuable day really worrying about where the lightning bolt is on the icon chart.
For instance, C-Bum. For instance, Seth Rossi. They both came out with their own energy drinks. Look at the designs of their energy drinks. Look at C-Bum's can. Nothing like anyone else's. Look at Seth's can. Doesn't look like anyone else's. That's what I'm talking about. Why would you want to launch an energy drink for the first time?
So you showed the front of the can. Does this look like anybody else's? The front of the can? I'm not talking about this icon layout, which is not identical. I'm talking about the front. Does this strike you as anything else? No. The blue-red brain pattern, the blue-red element. No, I can't think of anything.
Is pretty much identical to each other. Why would you want to make your can look just like Ghost when you have the opportunity to start with a fresh, clean slate and make anything you want? Are they in legal trouble? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see what happens with Ghost. But I do know Ghost is owned by a big company called Bush Light, and they have unlimited money. I don't think Gorilla Mind has that type of paper, but maybe I'm wrong. And lawsuits, it doesn't come down to who's right. It comes down to who has more money at the end of the day. And that's what I'm worried about for Gorilla Mind. Now, Derek also said within this paragraph explaining how Rain energy drinks.
So, Andrew, if he reprints a label and puts these out of order, or we're gonna comment lightning bolt, removes the lightning bolt, then where's the case? I'm confused. Where is the case?
Looks similar to Ghost and blah, blah, blah. He also said, does that mean Ghost took inspiration from them? Certainly possible. Do I care as a consumer of energy drinks? Never crossed my mind. Well, Derek, that's not the point I made. The point I made was Ghost is going to care. The CEOs of Ghost, the investors of Ghost, they are going to care. This wasn't...
I mean, this is where Nick is... I'll give it... I'm based here. Nick could be right that Ghost is going to care that a big dog like Gorilla Mind has entered the race. That being said, like, think of it, you're in a gas station, Nick. You're in a gas station. Like, you're just like literally like, oh, you get entranced by the front of the logo. That's completely different. And then most people, again, like I said, the Gorilla Mind customers are smart. I'm gonna read this part. Like, oh, unmatched. Like, that's just a bunch of bullshit that the dumb fucking under 100 IQ customer is gonna read. The real customer that, again, is retained is gonna read the actual ingredient profile and nerd out that this fucking formula is fucking so stacked. That's just my 2 cents. Like, I'm not even reading the top of this. I'm reading the bottom, like, damn, a gram of tyrosine. Damn, 400 megs of GPC. Oh my goodness, I also get hyperzine and L-theanine to calm me down. with 200 milligrams of caffeine. Like when I go compare other labels of energy drinks, and I should have brought other labels. That would have been funnier if I did this more like more constructive. I had like, oh my god, the lightning bolt somewhere else.
Isn't about whether or not the consumer is going to care if your cans are similar. This comes down to laws, and I think the law is going to care in this situation. And that was the point of my video. Now, before we address the last thing in that comment section, Derek sent me a DM last night, and I went to go answer him this morning, and the DM was gone. But basically what it said was, Nick, do you have a personal vendetta against me? I screenshotted it because I screenshot everything. I always come to the table with receipts because people do this to me all the time. They send me DMs and they unsend them because I don't read them fast enough. Last night I was busy. I didn't feel like doing business last night when I'm watching the UFC fight. I'm enjoying myself and relaxing. The last thing I want to do is go tit for tat with Derek for more plays, more dates over a label. That's for tomorrow. And now he unsent the DM, so I figured why not address it here if he's going to be a coward and delete the DM. I mean, Derek, why would I have a personal vendetta against you? I could care less what Derek for more plays, more dates does. It has nothing to do with the person attached to the brand. It has to do whether or not I think the story is worthy enough of me wasting my time reporting on. It's no—
Andrew, it has to do with whether the story is gonna get fucking views. It's not worth it or not. You just gave Derek so much advertising for this energy drink. I mean, if you're getting rifled up over the lightning bolt, we could just change that, and then it's just like, okay. I feel like you sold a bunch of these. And again, all publicity is good publicity. Okay, what do you guys think? Do you guys think this is a ripoff of Ghost? Like I said, the lightning bolt's a fuck up. Definitely got to remove the lightning bolt. The formula is not the same. The order of these icons is not the same. The description of these icons is not the same. I assume everyone, you know, using coupon code Russo on this is not going to look at the dumb little icons and is going to look at the formula, and that's going to be the deciding factor on if they want to switch off their energy drink that they've been drinking forever, that probably is designed better can wise and design element wise, and wants to switch over to the better formula that Derek formulated. I don't know. That's just the way I think. Like I said, you know, I don't pick up this can and go, oh my god, this reminds me of Ghost. I look at the label and I'm like, oh wow, the formula is way better than Ghost. The design elements, maybe the lightning bolt holds, maybe I'm wrong. And Ghost has every right to destroy them over switching this label when, again, Reign's label has underlines, icon with a design element. I really think it comes down to the lightning bolt, so everyone comment lightning bolt. I will see you guys in my next video.